Hi, I'm Keith Vona from Richmond Vona, and today I want to talk to you about Ashland Oil and why it's so important that if you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer, that you call a local asbestos firm who has experience in handling cases out of this facility. Now, Ashland Oil was a large oil refining facility that was located in Tonawanda, New York on River Road. It encompassed a huge area of land, had multiple departments, such as the SNG unit, the cat cracker, the alky unit, the CO boiler, and many others. In addition, Ashland Oil employed a large number of skilled tradesmen that included pipe fitters, millwrights, electricians, oilmen, and laborers. Also, Ashland Oil contracted with various outside companies to come in and perform work at their facility from different unions such as the Boilermakers Union and the local Insulators Union or Asbestos Workers Union. Chances are, if you worked at the Ashland Oil facility either as an employee or even an outside contractor, any time before the plant closed in 1982, you were more than likely exposed to asbestos. In order to be successful in your case, not only do you have to be able to prove that you were exposed to asbestos, you also have to be able to prove what the sources of your exposure were, which is who were the manufacturers of the asbestos-containing products that you either worked with or worked in close proximity to others who were using. Because your exposure to asbestos likely occurred some 40 to 50 years ago, this can be a difficult task. Here at Richmond Vona, myself and John have over 25 years of combined experience litigating asbestos cases, including cases out of Ashland Oil. We understand how this facility operated, the various departments that were there, and the different types of trades and how they work with and around asbestos-containing products. For example, if you worked at Ashland Oil as a laborer, you could have exposure to asbestos through assisting millwrights or pipe fitters as they worked on pumps, valves, and steam traps on the high pressure lines there. Or you could have exposure to asbestos from outside contractors applying asbestos-containing insulation to piping, machinery, and even boilers. In conjunction with the boilers I just mentioned, if you were employed as a union boiler maker and came to the Ashland Oil facility to work on either the CO boiler or the boilers within the boiler house, not only do you have to explain how you're exposed to asbestos from these boilers, but you need to be able to identify the manufacturer of those boilers. Here at Richmond Vona, we know this valuable information and much, much more. So if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer after working at the Ashland Oil facility in Tonawanda, New York, please give us a call so we can help you.